if I had to like look at the ideas for Jack 3 and build a story off of it, it definitely would have been a more Jack centric, which is sounds dumb because the whole story is Jack centric, but it would have been more of like a Jack versus himself kind of story. But that doesn't make for good. I mean, that makes for a compelling story, but it doesn't necessarily make for a compelling video game plot for a player. Like, you can't, unless you make a boss battle inside Jack Kingdom Hearts style, it's going to be difficult to like have the final boss be Jack himself, you know, if that's like the big pivotal story moment or whatever. Which you don't have to do that on a literal sense. But that definitely would be a Kingdom Hearts move. I think the idea is like interesting. The Jack fighting himself would definitely be like a weird direction for the games, just because the games haven't had any sort of, I don't know. So on one hand, games between like their sequels probably need to think of like something new and refreshing to add to the games in order to keep it from getting stale. But at the same time, you don't want to like go too far outside of your established mold. And risk like alienizing the people that are playing your games for like a particular reason, you know? It's like a very careful balance you have to strike, where you have to like shake things up and change it, but at the same time you can't completely rewrite the wheel, otherwise you may as well just make a different franchise altogether. You know? Which I don't know. I don't make games. I don't design games. But I do feel like the light Jack aspect got a little swept under the rug. But it's also been a long time since I've played this game through, like, watching every cutscene. Actually, I've probably not done it since I was a kid. I'm sure if I, like, were to redo that now, I would be able to, like, go through it with a fine-tooth comb and be like, okay, yeah, this actually sucks. I'm gonna leave my nostalgia glasses on. Listen, Niggle, like, I can't help it that she's just always in the way. I don't know. I don't like your allegations. My favorite is like when I accidentally kill like a lizard. Everybody's like, no, you killed the lizard, how could you do this? But then I like punch a lady. And everyone's like, yeah, beat him up, get him. What's the matter with you people? Ah, nuts. Dummy screwed. This is gonna be a terrible desert. There's probably not even a reason to try to like despawn at this point because I've already got 3. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Kate. On International Women's Day. Oh no, wait, I'm the villain here. Never mind. Hold on, take it back. No, scratch that. Put it in reverse. No, I disagree. I didn't mean to punch her. She just happened to find her face in the trajectory of my fist. Like, that's not my fault. I don't like this chatter. I do not condone violence. You guys are out of pocket. This needs to stop. I was gonna say I've never punched anybody in my life, but that's not true. I've never punched anybody like... that's also not true. I was gonna say I've never punched anybody out of anger in my life, and that's not true. I've conducted in fisticuffs with my sibling. I did not! Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, right, my bad. To my shame, I have seen the entirety of The Room. What an experience. It wasn't a good experience, but it was an experience. Probably one of the experiences of all time. I certainly would not rewatch it. I do vaguely regret having watched it. I like just knowing the memes. I got nothing. I have no proper response to that. What I always thought was a strange thing, I don't know if anybody here played Borderlands 3. They had a reference to Tommy Wiseau in Borderlands 3, which is so far removed from the peak of those memes' popularity. Like, Borderlands 3 came out, like, even during the development cycle, it would have been an out-of-date meme. I don't know how that ended up still getting put in the game unless they were just, like, scrounging for ideas or references to make it to pop culture. I don't know, that one just felt, like, particularly dated. Like, I still thought it was kind of funny, but I don't know. It was, like, right on the line. But again, I don't know if anybody else played Borderlands 3. Borderlands 2 was goated, though. It was... The gameplay was fine, for the most part. But man, it was the campaign. That campaign was... Oh, gosh. I don't know if I ever watched Shrek 4. I can't even tell you if I saw Shrek 3. I saw 2, and I was like, they can't get better than this, and I peaced out. Left the series on a high note. Tearing me apart, Lisa! I catch so much air sometimes when I'm punching off the stairs. Pushing it a bit. Shrek 2 was good! The gingerbread man sequence while playing Holding Out for a Hero, the absolute cinematic peak. Like that's like that was it. That was the apex of cinema. Which Shrek 1 in general was also just a really good movie. Like, not even, like, I know it's used in a lot of memes, but it generally is, it's just good. I can't believe there's already been so many Sonic movies. I remember that surprised me not too long ago. Like, I just didn't realize how many they had made already. Like, I saw an ad for, isn't there like supposed to be like a Sonic 3 now? And I didn't even know they'd made a second one. I could be wrong, though. Shrek 3 is the worst? Dang.
Not worthy of the hero we
Yeah, see, I didn't even know they had made a Sonic 2. I knew they had made a first Sonic movie, and then apparently Sonic 2 came out, and then I'm hearing like about Sonic 3, and I'm like, what? I still haven't seen the first one. Of course, that post-credit thing. Yeah. I hope they never make a Jack movie. Ever. Why? Why do we have to keep making video game movies? Like they're making a Borderlands movie, for goodness sakes. Why? We don't need it. His last. I didn't even know Sonic was supposed to be his last movie. I know, dude. I thought the Borderlands, like, when I saw the cast, I thought it was a meme. I was like, oh, this is hilarious. Look what they've made here. What a, like, an A-tier meme. And then I was like, wait a second. This is legit. This is a real cast with real people that they're actually going to make. I don't know who it's for. Who asked for it? I mean, it could be worse. It's directed by Tommy Wiseau. Ah, we're on the same wavelength. Kermosi. Get out of my head, Charles. Like, honestly, Kevin Hart as Roland is such a strange choice. Okay, but The Rock as Brick kind of makes sense. I mean, let's be real. That checks. That or tracks. That's what we say now, right? We say tracks. I need to be on the other side, probably. Can you please grab it? Dude, I do not want to have this issue again. Please, I'm begging you, just cooperate. Thank you. It wasn't great, but it's not, like, awful, awful. Like, I'll probably still be relatively behind, but you've seen the time save that I have. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds as Handsome Jack would actually go kind of hard. Ah, that was just a safety thing. Yeah, there's definitely way more time saved than that there, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Gosh. Shoot. Interesting roll jump choice by me. I don't know. I know Henry, I know he's like really big into Warhammer. I've heard him, I've seen him talk about it in different interviews, but I never know if it's like, if he's actually legitimately into it or if it's like a marketing thing. I mean, either way, just the fact that it gets that kind of attention is cool. Why do I have no hook? Crazy. I like barely touched that one thing. Mm. Yeah, that can never stop us from imagining. I can't believe, oh no, I'm gonna say his name wrong. I can't believe the Dragon Ball guy. His name is leaving me right now. I can't believe that he died. Super sad. Did I not get that target? Did I not get it again? It is very sad. Very sad. R.I.P. Toriyama. Dude! Eat my input much, man? That was awful. I mean, that just arrested my X input. What's up, Nuke? Thanks for the GL. Hope you're doing well. Like, straight up, that's probably one of the worst I've ever had that happen. In that particular spot. Like, it'll extend your input right there a lot, but it just took my inputs hostage there for a minute. Claptrap. That's funny. The powerhouse.
Dark precursors.
Some of the worst lag I've ever had in BTR right there. That was awful. Murphy, it's like you read my mind. There were like 2 critical choices that I made in that sequence that no one knows except me and my brain. And had I done either of them, I think I would have thrown. Yeah. Yep. 2 major choices happened right there. And thankfully they worked out in my favor. That was really weird. I didn't like take my skid turn. Or I like messed up the button, I don't know. Dude, it's like lagging a weird amount right now. That makes me uncomfortable. You can't be real. That sucks. Yeah, it was a little unfortunate, but it's okay. Thankfully, I'm ahead enough that it didn't, like, kill the run by itself, you know what I mean? Need 4 minimum. Ideally, I'll get 5. Oh, there was one right there. That's clutch, actually. Alright, I have just enough for laser skip. Hallelujah. That should laser skip. Yeah, it's pretty close, actually. Okay, it did. Is this sub 2850? Should be. Nice. Alright. We got it.